my first advice to women. A man will always be more attracted to a woman who he feels he can take advantage of because of her modesty, because of her simplicity. It's just enough to be more attracted to the less sophisticated woman. That's why I tell women, the more sophisticated you are, the less men approach you, the less the kind of men you want come for you. So all those excess makeup, long eyelashes, long fingernails, sophisticated wigs, all those stuff, it won't capture the kind of man you want. It won't. There's still beauty in simplicity. There's still beauty in modesty. If you want a man, take my advice and see a change in your life.
Women nowadays are always telling men that we don't want girlfriends. We want moms. When we ask you to do basic women-like things for us, we want you to act like women in our mom's generation that raised us, the women that took care of their husbands, cooked for their husbands, want to go to work and abandon their kids, didn't want to party at the clubs all weekend and act like they hate men all the time.
Y'all, the internet is getting weirder by the day. So I posted this video on Instagram earlier today, like not even 24 hours ago. It was a fun video, right? I posted on Instagram and somebody's pop-up came into my DMs. Wait for this.
Okay, all those dresses look nice, except for like the black one, see? Because the black one is like, all right, for a girl who has larger breasts, okay? Don't go get a broad augmentation. It won't look good on you, okay? But all the other dresses look really nice. And besides, okay, you have a pretty face, beautiful body, and really got some steps. I know you can dance like that really good. And you're brainiac doctor, okay? So, you know, you're 9 point, you know, every woman ain't a 10 anyway. So, but you look great. All those dresses look good except the black one. I love black, don't get me wrong. Black women particularly, okay? I'm just saying, hey, a shout is from Atlanta. That means you're a beautiful woman. That's what it means. It's an Atlanta term. I'm from Atlanta. But now, you surprised me. You're a beautiful woman, all right? So that's my 2 cents. All right.
What?
What you got against kids, bitch?
I don't got a
Look,
kid.
y'all, let me a storyline. Look, this bitch looked at me and said I'm cute. She mad because I got a kid. Now she being mean. Bitch, you mad I got a kid? Like, you a weirdo. Like, why you say something to me? Why did you say I'm cute? This bitch basically said...
Bro, are you mad because you have kids, bro? Why are you tweaking this hard? And then you're gonna pull out your phone and start recording as if we were gonna agree with you. Bro, she don't want nobody with kids, bro. She not trying to be a stepmom. If you don't move around, bro. Grown-ass man talking about, oh, now she being mean. Why did you say something to me? Why did you say I was cute? Sounding flamboyant as hell. I know what you are. I know exactly what you are, bro. Bro's mad because he has a kid and that was never supposed to be his prophecy, bro. And now he's over here crashing out in front of a dime. Oh my God. Even your homies are telling you to come on because you lose an aura at a biblical rate, bro. Not gonna lie, bro. If you wanted her that bad, you should have just lied, bro. I'm sorry, but a lot of these young women ain't trying to date somebody with baby mama drama, bro. And ain't nobody trying to play stepmom to y'all badass kids either. Go talk to somebody that has kids or stop talking to women in general, bro. Nobody trying to hear this sassy shit.
So ladies, in this video, we are going to be seeing the weird nature of men, the diabolical nature of men, the delusional nature of men, name it, whatever word you can think of. We are going to be reacting to some clips of men being outwardly diabolical, disrespectful to women, weird, entitled, and delusional. And the sad part of it all is that most of them don't see anything wrong with the things they are saying. They don't see anything wrong with their character. Anyways, let me not trouble too much in the beginning. Let's get right into the video.
Ladies, I hate to break it to you, but once you hit 30, you are way past your prime. And the chance of you finding a quality man who actually wants to settle down with you is very, very slim. You see, we're choosing younger, feminine, or cooperative women. The liberal media has lied to you, so you should probably drop that boss girl persona ASAP. It's not a Disney movie. It's just reality.
Always out here reheating old nachos, because didn't Kevin Samuel say the same thing? Isn't this the whole woman over 35 is a leftover woman rhetoric they keep trying to push to women, trying to get you to settle as young as possible? He gives the game away by saying that he wants somebody younger because they're more cooperative. You mean easier to control. Try to make you think, oh, we just want younger women because they have less baggage. Who do you think gave the old women the baggage? Brother, it was you. We're always coming online trying to do these scare tactics, trying to get women to settle. You're gonna get older, and who's gonna take care of you? I don't know, maybe the support system that she set up? Maybe she put some of that money away from being a boss babe, as you called her, and she could afford to take care of herself in her old age. This is always projection. They are the ones who die alone. They are the ones who are in fear that no one will care for them when they get older. The shallow friendships that they have, the family they don't come around, the kids they did nothing to help raise, they're afraid that when they get old, there'll be no one to care. What about this man screams he's concerned for women?
You a server at that, not even a grill off. So you definitely not sitting on that back there on that hot ass grill all day, you feel me, on a real scorching and standing in the same spot. You get to move around, you get to conversate.
But then I do that and clearly you don't even fucking appreciate it.
Do what?
What do you mean?
You do it.
Like, come on. If I go to the store, whatever, I make sure I grab you something too. I already know what you want, Sprite, singles, whatever. I come to the house, I immediately start cleaning, tidying up. And if I have the money or time to go grocery shopping, then I do that and I cook. And then I clean after I cook. And then I get up early as fuck morning and I do it all the fucking again. I stay up late chilling with you, smoking with you, fucking you, which I'm not saying is a problem, but it's like, nigga, I barely have time to pour into myself, and you're saying I'm not doing enough for you when everything I do is for you, and you're saying I'm not a woman enough?
Everything you do is for who? It's for
you.
who? It's for who? No, it's not. Everything I do for you. Everything I do is for you. Not vice versa. Not vice versa. Some of the things you do are for me. A lot of the shit you do are for you. Everything you do is for you. That was the selfish factor that I was telling you about. Everything, your moves, your daily daily strive, your daily agenda is for you. Oh, I don't have enough time to pour in myself. Me. Me.
So because I don't come home and immediately start cooking.
It's not even about, you think it's about food? You think it's about cooking? You miss it.
Then what is it about? What is it then? What? What?
That's exactly what they want. They want you to crash out. They want you to get out of character. They are going to trigger you until you lose it. And now it's you that's acting crazy. It's you that looks crazy. Ladies, you don't even need to go back and forth with these men. Like, don't even waste your breath. If he feels like you're not woman enough for him, let him go find a woman that he deems fit for him. Like, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to go back and forth, because at the end of the day, you are going to lose it. They are going to push you until they get on your last nerve, and you're going to crash out. These men are energy vampires. They want you to crash out on them. They want you to give them that energy, you know? Don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you crashing out, you going off on them. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve your energy. The fact that he's telling her she's not woman enough, she's not doing this and this, it's like, okay, you have all these things you expect her to do, but what are you doing? I've not heard you mentioning what you are doing for her. What are you doing to make her life easier? You know, you have all these expectations, but you ain't stating what you are doing in return. Oh my God, guys, men can be weird.
You have a swole lip going to work. You're missing the whole womanized nurturing factor. You missing the whole womanism. I can't teach you that. I'm not a woman. I just know what to look for. What to expect. What I was taught to expect from a woman.
I'm not her. I'm sorry, I'm not.
You not who? You not a woman?
Whatever. You know,
she's clearly not the woman you want, because you have a problem with whatever she's doing. The woman says she cooks, she cleans, like she F's you. She does everything to please you, and you're still complaining, like you're still not happy with her. Then it's just clear that she's just not the woman for you. Probably you guys are not compatible. Go find your match. Go find the woman who will fulfill the things you want, because clearly it ain't her.
Is cheating on a pregnant woman really that bad? Like, I feel like I see a lot of people milking that. They're like, oh, cheating is one thing, but cheating on a pregnant woman, you need to go to the deepest, darkest depths of hell. I'm not seeing it. I think all cheating is pretty bad. Like, I don't really put it into tiers. And yes, I know I'm just a silly guy on the internet wearing hoop earrings. Oh, yes, they're so fitting, aren't they? Ooh, I'm probably gay because I'm wearing hoop earrings. Oh, yep, I would say that because I'm wearing hoop earrings. Look, I've heard it all before, okay? Just let me have my take. Are we saying that it's worse because this pregnant woman isn't in a place to retaliate? I don't think that's true at all, okay? There was a time I almost slept with a pregnant woman. I remember we were talking, we were messaging, and she's like, I'm pregnant, is that a problem for you? I was like, no, I'm actually into it. But I think me saying I'm actually into it kind of came on too strong. So then she no longer wanted to entangle with me. So I kind of missed out on the opportunity. But like, there are men like me who would absolutely sleep with a pregnant woman. And y'all know I've never had a problem being the other man. So a pregnant woman and the other man, oh. But you know what I'm saying, though? Dude, I think primally, like, because people are like, oh, like, men like hips and like chest because it's like, it shows that they can mother a child. But they actually have like the proof of mothering the child, bro. That must be why. Okay, anyways, my point is that why? Because again, I don't feel like that applies. Like, I don't see what makes it so much worse than cheating in like any other context. Like, I'm genuinely like not sure about.
A pregnant woman is literally building a human being inside of her. Her body is changing. Her emotions are everywhere. She's vulnerable. She's scared. She's sacrificing her comfort, her sleep, her body, probably her career to bring life, to bring your child into this world. And that's the time you think it's appropriate for you to cheat on her. You really think it's not that bad. Pregnancy is one of the most vulnerable states a woman can be in. She can't detach and move on. She's literally tied to you and the future you created. And while she's in this vulnerable state, sacrificing her body, going through all these body changes, all these emotions, you're out there looking for validation from other women. That is diabolical. That is wild. That's bottom of the barrel character. Like, you are so low. You are a coward. That is coward behavior. And for you to say that you don't think it's that bad says a lot about your character.
Refrain from the woman who can't obey you, who refuses to obey you. And yes, I said obey. Obey means to be in agreement, to go in the same direction as, okay? To comply, to grant a wish or a request, all right? And you need a woman that will do that. Look, let me tell you something. You need to be with a woman who is so humble, understanding, kind, and caring and loving that she can't wait to surrender to you. Okay? Because to be honest, a wise woman is only going to choose a good man anyway. So if a woman is with a good man and she can't listen, well, she really shouldn't have been on his radar in the first place. She shouldn't have been nowhere near that man because that man is so serious about himself that he ain't playing with nobody. You see what I'm saying? You want a woman that can comply, a woman that can obey, a woman that can surrender, who can be humble, who can submit, who can agree, who can be in sync, who can harmonize. If you don't, man, you asking for trouble. Okay? Get rid of them women that call you boy. Boy, bye. Boy, please. Boy, gone. You better stay the farthest away from them women. For real, because they don't talk to their boss like that. They don't talk to their daddy and God like that. But they talk to you like that because they don't think that you're a man. They don't think that you're respectable. Okay? And so they'll address you as everything but that. Stay away from them.
Let's listen to this guy.
If you cannot kneel down to serve me food, kneel down to serve me water, then you are not my kind of woman. Thank you.
Poor man and rules 5 and 6. As in poor man and setting standard will be like from Chad to Australia. Now 5 and 6. And before any of you would excuse this for Cruz, let me show you another video of him.
This is exactly what I said I want in my woman. This is my elder brother's wife, pregnant, you see? My elder brother's wife.
The way he's saying it with a lot of passion, like he's so proud that his elder brother's wife is doing this. My elder brother's wife. Oh my God.
And do you know the kicker in this video? That lady was heavily pregnant. A pregnant woman went into the kitchen, stood for hours, prepared a meal for you, and she still came to serve you that meal and knelt down. And now this kind of man, all these adult male children, they defend for internet. He has probably watched his dad treat his mom like a slave all his life. So now he thinks it is okay to treat someone else's daughter like that. Just imagine the demands. Is she a slave? You see why I made that video the other day saying that if slave trade only affected women, that some Nigerian men will be okay with it.
And I'm just going to say this. I understand that in most African cultures, the women are meant to kneel down. They are supposed to kneel down when they are serving their husbands, when they are greeting their husbands, when they are, welcoming their husbands. Like, the whole African society is so much of, patriarchal that it is all about men. The men have the dominance, utmost respect. Women shouldn't talk back at them. Like, women should kneel down when greeting a man. Women should kneel down when talking to a man. Women should never oppose what a man says. That is all in the African culture. But honestly, for your woman to be heavily pregnant and you still demand that she must kneel down when she's serving you, she must cook you a meal, she must do this and this, like, where is the empathy? Do you even love this woman? Because a man who really loves a woman is not going to watch her go through pregnancy and still demand her to do all these things for him. Like, if you really love that woman, you would want to make her life easier. You would want to make her pregnancy journey easier. Why are you torturing that woman? I know the whole cultural thing, but if she wants to kneel down, let her kneel down, but it shouldn't be a must, It shouldn't be mandatory that you must make her kneel down. You must make her kneel down when she's serving you. You must make her kneel down when she's greeting you. You must make her kneel down when she's talking to you. Like, do you even consider the condition this woman is in? I honestly feel like some of these men don't have love for their women. They really don't, because you can't have love for someone and this is how you treat them.
I was crashing out on this man because I found out he was lying about stuff. So I said, this is when you lie, this is when you lie, this is how you lie, blah, 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 blah. Just like telling him why I'm mad. And then he goes, are you going to take some accountability for believing my lies? This is why you don't waste your time. Just leave, just leave, just leave. Because just leave. Don't even say anything to that man. Just leave. Just leave.
What is going on with the way men are talking to women these days? Like, let me talk about 3 instances where men are saying the craziest things off rip at women in the clubs. This man walked up to me. We were chit-chatting, small talk. Eventually he asked, what are you doing after this? And I said, I'm going home. It was like 3 in. I go home after the club. He seemed surprised when I said that I'm going home. So I asked him why, like, where are you going? And he goes, if I'm lucky, I'm having sex tonight. Okay. What did that got to do with me? Mind you, this is my first impression of you. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I mean, best of luck tonight. Bye. Like, what makes you think I'm going to be the one that you have sex with tonight? At that point, I'm like, I'm over this lap. I go find my friend. She's talking to this guy for like an extensive time. I ask her, how did it go? She's like, oh, it was horrible. It was horribly wrong. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What happened? She goes, he said he doesn't care what job his girl has. Mind you, my friend is a doctor. So apparently when he found that out, the words that followed were, I don't care what my woman does for work. All I care about is what her is like. These are the things that men are saying to the women in the club. To top it all off, on my way out the door, going home, mind you, this was like 3:30 a.m. at this point. I'm walking out the door, and on my way out, some guy grabs onto me, and he goes, are you gonna go out with me? Unhand me. What makes you think that that would work on me? As I'm exiting the club, you grab onto me, and you just shout at me, are you going out with me? Y'all, I don't know what is going on. I don't think it used to be like this. What happened to hi, how are you? Good evening, good morning. What is going on? I don't know, y'all.
When I tell you I would cancel my proposal so fast, I would literally get up and start running away, because there's nothing less attractive to me than someone getting too excited. And if you're jumping up and down, please keep your composure, I beg. I'm so serious. I do not want a silly partner. Do not do that in front of me. Do it behind closed doors on your own time, not mine. You're telling me I've been planning this moment for probably at least months, right? I get down on my knee. I'm prepared to pop the question. And you start jumping up and down, or I can't even get down on my knee because you're jumping up and down. Please, like, and the thing is, I just know it can't be attractive, okay? No one can reach a good rhythm jumping like that. And you know what? Congratulations to that couple. I hope they're happy, good for them. But I'm just saying, when it comes to me, not unacceptable, okay? Because you know what that isn't? Word of the week, that is not demure whatsoever. Like, if we're being for real, the most excited I should ever see you is like a smile, like a good solid, like, oh my gosh. But like, keep that mouth like, okay, it can kind of be an open mouth smile. See, like, I'm not even crazy. Like, I'm being very reasonable, but like, don't jump up and down.
Please tell me he's joking. Like, he gotta be joking, right? He must be joking, because what do you mean you don't want me jumping up and down in excitement because you're proposing to me? Like, isn't that what love should be about? Like, do you want a woman who loves you, or you want a woman who doesn't care? Because a woman showing her excitement is literally her showing you that she's actually in love with you. Like, she can't wait to spend the rest of her life with you. She is happy. Why do you have a problem with that? Like, oh my God. This is the most saddest thing I have ever had. Like, it sounds like this man is a sadist. I'm not going to lie. It sounds like he just loves misery. Like, he doesn't want to be happy, and he doesn't want the people around him to be happy. I'm just saying.
Gents, gone are those days when women used to beg. Nowadays, if you cheat, she's gone. You disappear. When you come back, she's in a new relationship. You start being inconsistent, she blocks your number. You call her, voicemail. You don't spoil her, bye-bye.
And this is why the Red Pill Manosphere podcast bros are always so angry. Jumping in front of a podcast mic to talk about how they don't like women and they're too masculine. You're just mad that you can't get one. And you definitely can't get one to settle for you. Men are realizing more and more that to get a good woman, you have to be a good man. That's the part their fathers and their grandfathers didn't teach them, because their mothers and their grandmothers settled for less. The sad part is, settling is how a lot of them got here in the first place. Gone are the days that women put up with any kind of mistreatment because they had no choice. We have choices now. And we don't have to put up with it. You've seen women on this app call off weddings. You've seen them move out with their 4 kids. You've seen them give rings back. You've seen them say, I'd rather be by myself. That's why they hate the rich auntie movement. That's why they hate to see a successful woman who is single and unmarried and doesn't want to be. They need you more than they ever want to admit. They get on a Red Pill podcast every day and talk about how much they can't stand women, but they refuse to get out of our faces. It's because they do want women, but they want you to beg for them. They want you desperate for them. They want to mistreat you, and you allow it.
You can't date women that have good friends. You just can't do it. You can't date women that have good friends, because the hallmark of a good friendship amongst women is just them treating each other like boyfriends. They treat each other like they're their boyfriend. And you doing all this for her, and you're wondering why she's not impressed. She's not impressed because her friend is already doing this. Her funky-ass friend already bought her a bouquet of flowers. Her funky-ass friend already took her to this restaurant, bro. All this shit that you think you doing and you feeling special, it don't matter, bro. Because she got a friend that's already is the boyfriend in your place. Am I dating her or are you? Are you dating her? No, you're not. Why are you doing my job? You see what I'm saying?
Maybe because you're not doing your job right. Maybe because you're not stepping up. If the friend has to come in and show her that much love, buy her flowers, take her out on dates, it means you are not stepping up as a man. You are not stepping up as her boyfriend. Like, if you were doing these things, you wouldn't even be pressed. You wouldn't be pressed about the friend doing it, because you are not worried because you have already done it as well. But the fact that you have a problem with it tells a lot. It shows that you have a problem with it because, 1, you ain't doing it. 2, you never expected her to get that treatment from anywhere else, and you are kind of hurt that she is not begging you to step up. She is not begging you to take her out on dates. She's not begging you to, surprise her with gifts and flowers, because why should she if her friend can do it? Like, what one man won't do, another man will, or another woman will. nobody can stop reggae. Like, the party is still going to go on. You ain't stopping nothing. If you won't do it, someone else will.
That's why you sitting there and they not impressed. They cuddling shit, bro. Man. It's you competing against the competition is too steep. It don't work, bro. The competition is way too steep, bro. That's why you just can't date women that got good friends. But you also can't date women that ain't got no friends. I don't know. Maybe a medium amount of friends is a special place to find. Like the special sweet spot. I don't know. But I know you can't date the ones that got good friends, though.
I have a challenge to all women who believe that they are beautiful. I want you to make a video or take a picture with no makeup, no filter. You must take all wig or hair extensions out. No lashes, no enhancements to your face at all. I want to see what you guys are behind the mask.
Whenever a man pulls out a hoop that he wants a woman to jump through, never do it. For the men that are like, let me see you without makeup, why don't you approach a woman without makeup? Why don't you approach a woman with her real hair out? This reminds me of Kevin Samuels back in the day when women used to call into his show and he used to ask him, how much do you weigh and what is your dress size? Or he used to say, rate yourself from 1 to 10 and you can't say 7. This is trying to get you to audition for them. Women have developed more confidence. We're not settling and we're not choosing them. So they try to humble you. The same men challenging women to take off their makeup won't take out their wallets or show you what they look like without a beard or a hat. They're well aware that women aren't choosing them, but to soothe their fragile egos, they're going to act like it's them that aren't choosing you. Every 2 or 3 business days, one of you jumps on the internet and says you don't like makeup, and you don't like lashes, and you don't like long nails, and the women keep doing it, so what does that tell you? You want the woman with the makeup and the nails and the lashes and all that to feel like she's not that pretty without it. They want those women, but they don't want those women so confident that they don't want them.
10 out of 10 times, if you ask me if I'd prefer to tattoo women or men, I'm gonna say women. This is for several reasons, one of which being that women just have a higher pain tolerance in my experience. Ask any artist, I promise they'll tell you the same. The other reason being that women, in my experience, have not been weirdos. The other day I was at the studio and I have a tattoo shop in LA that's all women who work there, women and queer people. And this guy came in, he was fully tattooed up. Actually, we were across the street getting lunch and he called my phone number because I left a piece of paper on the front door saying that we'd be back in to call this number. Rule number 1, do not put your real phone number out there. But he calls and he's like, hey, I'm trying to get an inquiry about a tattoo. Like, I'm at the door. So we're like, cool, we come back. We walk in, he's got this massive dog, and we're like, oh, hi, beautiful dog. Kind of a red flag looking back on it, but he asks us, he's like, oh, I want to get this, and shows me a picture of like a pharaoh with wings, like that basic tattoo that everybody has, or everybody wants, the one that Rihanna has. And he's like, I want to get this. And I'm like, okay, where do you want to get it? And like, do you want it that same size or whatever? And he was like, no, I don't want it here. I'm like, okay. And I said, where do you want it? And he goes, and like motions to his nether area. And I was like, it was me and everyone was here today. So all 4 of us were like, what the f-? I was like, no, we don't do those kind of tattoos here. Sorry. So he turns on and leaves. I block him. Come to find out that he had been there already. The same guy had showed up like a few weeks earlier and was trying to get someone in the shop to do that tattoo for him. Like showed me a picture of where he wanted it. I forgot to mention that when he showed me the picture of where he wanted it, he shows me a picture of a fully hard thing. And I was like, no, like get out of here. All of this to say, in my experience as a tattoo artist, of the hundreds of people that I've tattooed, my experience tattooing women or queer people has always been a 10 out of 10 experience, 100 times out of 100, a better experience than the majority of experiences that I've had tattooing men. And that's just a fact. I've had men try to kiss me. I've had men be super inappropriate and ask me to do inappropriate tattoos, make weird comments, look a little bit too long. It's always just some weird shit when it comes to men and getting a tattoo from a woman. And I just don't understand why it's like that in this industry.
Why would you go to get a tattoo in that area from an old ladies tattoo shop? You decide that that is where you want to go to get your thingy tattooed. Like, why are men like this? Like, seriously, why are men like this? Like, I really feel like most of them are not okay mentally. Like, they don't think things through before they act. They don't think things through before they talk. They are not capable of really thinking things through and seeing how it makes them look, or they just don't care. They probably just don't care. They probably know that it's weird, it's awkward, but they don't care because they are just men.
You don't got a place to stay or you don't got no job, I'm gonna put you on how you can get you a place to stay for literally 6 months. I'm gonna find you a BBW. Most BBWs have good jobs. She probably got her own crib and everything. That's how they usually come. Own crib, car, maybe like 1, 2 kids. You compliment her overly. Well, like that dress on you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Overly compliment her. I can get your number, Instagram, whatever. It probably take you like 2 weeks. Once you smack game, you have to deliver the best strokes you ever did in your life. Like you have to be on your A game, 100%. You gotta hit it with a soft or now you got your roof over your head.
And this is why I said this just last week. Ladies, you have to read between the lines. Sometimes these men are unhoused. Sometimes these men are living in their cars. A man that comes into your life and needs your help immediately is always going to be a red flag. As soon as he comes into your life, he needs a place to stay. He needs to borrow your car. He needs to borrow money. Like, do you need me or do you need my resources? The same men who are always yelling choose better are the same men coaching others on how to stay with a woman for free for 6 months. These are the same men that get angry with women when they want the finished product, talking about why don't y'all want to build with anybody? Let's both work together, because some of y'all lie. And you get women through fraud and trickery. Because some men use women as a stepping stone to get to where they need to be. You also have to ask yourself, where's his family? Where's his friends? You mean to tell me nobody on planet Earth cares about this man? If he's almost homeless, then where are the people who love him? Has he burned so many bridges that he has to depend on the kindness of a stranger like me? You are not a social worker or a rehabilitation center for a broken man. Let him get himself together first, because 9 times out of 10, if you're the only one with something to lose, you're the only one that's going to.
My advice, love, I'm going to wear something a bit more feminine than that. Not doing yourself any favours there, look.
Sorry, I didn't ask for your advice.
Well, I have to say something a bit more pleasing on the eye might do you some good.
That is so inappropriate to say to someone.
There's no need to overreact, just say it. Masculine and then clothes all grey and big baggy pants. You could wear something a bit, a bit more pleasing on the eye.
I didn't ask for your advice, so...
Just a bit of friendly advice.
I mean, why would you think that's appropriate to say to me? I don't know you. You don't know me. Why would you think...
I'm very observant, so I thought, give you a bit of advice.
You know, women don't feel safe walking alone. It's because of assholes like you. It really is because of assholes like you.
No need to take offence.
I would recommend never speaking to a woman again if that's how you talk to them.
Calm down, love. Anyways.
Yeah, whatever, kid.
Nice day, yeah?
You. This is why women feel unsafe walking alone, or they don't want to walk near men even, because of things like this. Like, I can't believe there are actually kids out there who think they have the right to talk to a woman like that, or talk to anyone like that for that matter.
What's that?
She ain't grateful. She don't even know what it feel like to fly first class and be grateful.
How do you know?
But you fine though. You doing your thing.
Thank you.
What's your name, baby?
Tokyo.
Tokyo, hold on.
Why, I got
I'm cutting her off anyways. Hey, you be careful, okay? You be safe. Tokyo, right?
Mm-hmm.
How often you fly first class?
All the time.
All the time. I hope that's true.
Yeah.
You're lying to me, baby.
Yeah.
You're lying to yourself.
When men are intimidated by beautiful women or women they feel like are out of their league, they start off trying to humble you right away. And that's what he tried to do. The first thing he's saying is that she's ungrateful, that she's flying first class. This man acted as if he bought the ticket. How was she supposed to show that she was grateful? Was she supposed to kiss the ground when she arrived? Kiss the pilot? Kiss the plane? Kiss you? He asks her if she flies first class all the time, and she says yes. He gets intimidated again, because not only is she beautiful, she has enough money to fly first class all the time. So now all of a sudden she's a liar. Now, I hope you're not lying to me, because if you're lying to me, you're lying to yourself. Why would she have to lie? He knew in that moment he couldn't do anything for her. That's why he didn't ask for the number. Of course, he's going to assume that she's not giving him a chance because he couldn't afford her. But he's not going to consider the fact that his approach was all wrong. You don't start off calling her a liar and ungrateful. You say, you know what? You're a really beautiful woman. I'd love to take you out sometime. Can I get your number or your social media? That's all he had to do. But all he knows is insult them first. And if their self-esteem is low enough, they'll come to me. This is why they're going to stay lonely, because rather than adjust their approach, they'd rather complain about women not giving them a chance.
So this video came up on my For You page today.
Just landed in Florida. Look at the beach.
Notice her demeanor and how happy she is. Then a man approaches her.
Then I talked to him for like 3 minutes, and then he proceeds to sit beside of me while I'm on the phone with my sister and just listen to our phone conversation. Just listen.
That was right after he finally left her alone. She talked about how shook up she was about it because he made her very uncomfortable. So she's explaining all that when another woman approaches her and tells her that man is now sitting in his car in a hidden parking spot, potentially waiting for her to leave.
Like, if you're alone, it always has to be some dude around. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just trying to, like, my never be safe as women. It's horrible. Hard. That's creepy.
After finding that out, she went to the closest building she could find, and this is how the video ended.
And I'm gonna stand in here until I can find a safe way to go. But, like, I'm by myself in Florida, and I'm so scared.
She's terrified, And she has every right to be. So I want to talk about this because I made a video about how I don't feel safe walking past men I don't know unless I'm with another man. And these were the kinds of responses I got. Pause to read. Basically telling me that I have no reason to be afraid, stop stereotyping men, stop playing the victim, no one would ever catcall me anyway, you name it. Yeah, it's not just in my head. And it's not hypothetical. This shit happens to women all the fucking time. It's happened to me personally more times than I can count, and it's happened to every single woman I know in my life. Every single one. I have been catcalled while going into a grocery store in broad daylight while walking with my mother. It's all fair game. Feminine presenting people don't have the privilege of being able to exist in a public space without being bothered. That doesn't mean it happens every time, but it happens a lot. And it's fucking terrifying. That's the point these men are missing. To them, it's just a conversation, but to many women, it feels like a power grab. We're wondering if they're going to try to follow us home. We're trying to think of ways to end the conversation without offending them so that we don't get hurt. I won't speak for all feminine presenting people, but my guard is always up in public places because of that exact scenario. And those kinds of men, they never acknowledge your body language when you're clearly trying to say you want the conversation to end. They never respect when you are obviously trying to stop the interaction. That woman tried to signal to him that she was done with the interaction by getting on the phone with her sister, and he sat down and waited. If these men can't even respect very basic boundaries, why would we assume they would respect a no if they started asking us to go places with them? It's fucking terrifying, it can ruin your entire day, and it's not just in our heads, it's fucking real.
Like, do men ever consider that it's really weird to constantly be expected to give energy and attention to people that you don't know from a can of paint? Men in the streets, men in your DMs, like, I don't know anything about you, hardly know what you look like. Like I said, people be DMing you with private pages. That's the equivalent of walking up to somebody with a shiesty mask on and trying to talk to them. Like, hello? Who am I speaking to right now? I don't even know who I'm talking to. Like, and it's consistently. You're walking outside, you're walking down the street. An average regular man, hey, can I get your number? Why? Like, what about this situation is making you think that I want to converse with you? Like, I don't know you. I've never seen you before. Nothing about you caught my eye. Something about me caught your eye. Like, this is not even an equivalent situation. It's so delusional. And they really just expect you to be like, hey, thank you, nah, hey, happy. Like, this is normal. Like, why is this normalized behavior? Like, that's why catcalling gets me so tight. Or, like, men just speaking to women in the streets in general. Because it's like, what about the context of this situation makes you think that I would be interested in you right now? Like, seriously. That's the delusion. It's like, well, I'm a man. Well, don't you think I'm cute? Don't you like my sneakers? Like, are you 5 years old?
I saw a post once that said he wants everything that you're doing for him. He just doesn't want you to be the one doing it. And that's what I feel like when I see this post. My heart breaks for her because you could tell she's like trying her hardest. And he's giving no affection, no attention, no appreciation, just a blank stare. What's worse is sometimes women feel that their man is pulling away from them. They think the solution is loving him harder. Bigger gestures, bigger declarations of love. But it's not going to work because he doesn't want it from you. And this is typically what a man that's going to say it came out of nowhere is going to say, as if his face and his demeanor and his vibe and his mood weren't telling her everything she needed to know. Whether he says the words or not, his actions alone are speaking so loudly. Emotionally, that man looks like he's already checked out, but he's still there because he's waiting on her to make the move. And that's what sometimes they do. Just like you, he sees the relationship dying on the table there, but he's not going to resuscitate it. He's going to wait for you to call the time of death. And they get frustrated and angry with you when they feel like you're taking too long.
I'll tell you guys something about the Muslim community. If you're a girl with standards, men will literally go out of their way to try to humble you. I posted a video a while ago where I talked about the qualities I want my husband to have, and tell me why so many men commented under the video saying things like, oh sister, you're not going to get married if you have these type of qualities, or oh, it's very important for you to compromise because a man like this doesn't exist. Mind you, I listed things that are actually the bare minimum. Things such as like, I want the man to want kids. I want him to pray 5 times a day. I want him to not drink or smoke. And they were still trying to humble me. And I feel like it's because we experience this so often that I see a lot of women in the Muslim community like not standing on business like they should. It's okay to compromise on things that you want to compromise on, but I also think that it's okay to not want to compromise. It's okay to be strict. It's okay to let a man go because he's not ticking your boxes. And it's literally so crazy because I'm telling you, if it's not the meher, then it's something else. If it's not something else, it's about she wants a job. If it's not the fact that she wants a job, it's she wants to stay at home. If it's not she wants to stay at home, she still it's always something. Which is why I recommend if you're a girl that's ready to get married, like please have a list of non-negotiables and actually stand on those things. Please do not let anyone convince you that you need to compromise on things that you don't want to compromise on. Because I'm telling you, the marriage will literally not work out.
Men have audacity. Men have the nerve. Men are weird. Men are wicked, whatever you want to call it. And of course, I already know most people are going to be like, it's not all men. Yes, we understand it's not all men, but it is always a man. It is always a man. We are not always going to be, putting up the disclaimer of, oh, it's not all men, it's just some men. At the end of the day, it is a man. But anyways, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every time I drop a video. Till next time, I remain Lisa. Peace and love. I love you. Bye.